July 2026 will be a month of personal renewal, exciting opportunities, and life-changing decisions for Gemini. You are an air sign, meaning you love movement, communication, new knowledge, and constant development. It's important for you to feel freedom, inspiration, and the ability to choose your own path. But July will show that true strength lies not only in the number of opportunities, but in the ability to choose the one that will lead you to success. The month's numerology also predicts important changes. July is the 7th month of the year. The number 7 is associated with wisdom, the search for truth, inner development, and intuition. The year 2026 itself adds up to the number 1. This is the number of new cycles, leadership, bold decisions, and the beginning of a completely new stage in life. And if you add the energies of the month and the year together, you get the number 8. The number 8 symbolizes material well-being, power, responsibility, success, and well-deserved reward. Therefore, July for Gemini will be a unique combination of deep awareness and active implementation. On the one hand, you will want to understand your true desires and understand which goals are truly worth your effort. On the other hand, life will begin to open new doors for you, allowing you to reach a completely new level of development. The main task of the month is to stop scattering yourself and direct your energy in a direction that will bring long-term results. One of the most important events of July will be Mars's transition into Gemini on July 2nd. For you, this is one of the key astrological events of the month. Mars brings energy, confidence, determination, and a desire to take action. You will feel a surge of strength, increased activity, and it will become easier to make decisions and achieve your goals. If recent months have seemed slow or confusing, you are now gradually regaining control. However, impulsiveness will also increase. You will want to do everything at once. Many new ideas, proposals, and connections will arise. It is crucial to learn to prioritize. Discipline will allow you to use Mars energy most effectively. On July 7th, Neptune will turn retrograde in Aries. For Gemini, this will affect your friendships, associates, and future plans. Perhaps some people will reveal their true feelings about you. Some will disappear from your life naturally, while others, on the contrary, will become much closer. This is also a good time to reassess your dreams. Perhaps some goals have already lost their relevance, while new desires are just beginning to take shape. Neptune retrograde will help you shed illusions and see which projects truly deserve your attention. Sometimes it's better to give up a beautiful dream to make room for true happiness. On July 9th, Venus enters Virgo. For Geminis, the focus will shift to matters of home, family, and inner comfort. There will be a desire to create a cozy atmosphere, spend more time with loved ones, or improve their living conditions. Some representatives of this sign will begin to consider moving, renovating, or purchasing items for the home. In the love sphere, Venus advises greater patience. Your partner will especially appreciate care, sincerity, and attention. If you are currently single, you may meet through relatives, neighbors, or a family event. This is a time when relationships are built not on strong emotions, but on a sense of calm and trust. On July 14th, we will see the new moon in Cancer. For Geminis, it opens a new financial cycle. Now is a good time to reflect on your income, expenses, and long-term goals. Many representatives of this sign will have the opportunity to increase their earnings, find an additional source of income, or change their attitude toward money. The new moon helps lay the foundation for future prosperity. If you've been planning to start saving, investing in your education, or launching a new project, July will be a good time to take the first steps. The key is to act consciously and not give in to spontaneous desires. Financial issues will be one of the strongest this month. The number 8 enhances the ability to attract material opportunities. But money will flow to those who are responsible, disciplined, and willing to work for the future. For many Geminis, July will be the time when past efforts will finally begin to yield tangible results. After July 22nd, the Sun moves into Leo. Your natural sociability will be further enhanced. The number of meetings, trips, negotiations, and interesting connections will increase. This is an excellent time for learning, promoting your ideas, public speaking, and launching new projects. If your work involves information, sales, advertising, education, or creativity, the end of the month could be especially successful. Your words will make a strong impression on others. Don't be afraid to share your knowledge and experience. On July 23rd, Mercury turns direct. And since Mercury is your ruler, this will be one of the most favorable events in July. If you've recently experienced delays, confusion, or difficulties with documents and negotiations, the situation will begin to improve rapidly. Clarity will emerge. Confidence and a sense of control will return. This is an excellent time for signing contracts, launching new projects, important meetings, and making important decisions. On July 26th, Saturn turns retrograde in Aries. For Gemini, this is a time to reassess long-term goals. You'll begin to question whether you're truly surrounding yourself with people who support your development. Some plans will need to be adjusted. You may realize that success requires greater responsibility and patience. Don't perceive this as an obstacle. On the contrary, Saturn helps you remove all unnecessary things and retain only what truly matters. On July 29th, the full moon in Aquarius will close the month with very powerful energy. For Gemini, it is associated with travel, learning, worldview, and expanding horizons. Unexpected news related to education, documents, travel, or important life decisions is possible. Some representatives of this sign will feel the desire to completely change the direction of their development. Others will receive confirmation that they are on the right path. The full moon will help you see new perspectives and inspire you to take a broader view of life. When it comes to love, July promises to be eventful. Your charm will noticeably increase. You'll easily attract the attention of others. For single Geminis, this is a wonderful time to meet new people. For those already in a relationship, it's important to talk more. Honest dialogue will help avoid misunderstandings and strengthen your union. Regarding health, it's worth paying attention to your daily routine. High activity can lead to fatigue. It's beneficial to alternate work and rest, spend more time outdoors, and prioritize quality sleep. July is also an excellent time to start new healthy habits. The main purpose of July for Geminis is conscious choice. The universe will present you with many opportunities, but it's your decision that will determine which of them will turn into true success. Don't be afraid to take the initiative. Don't be afraid to take the first step. Don't be afraid to give up things that no longer bring you joy. July could be the month when you feel like life is opening up completely new horizons. May this month bring you inspiration, financial growth, harmony in your relationships, interesting acquaintances, and many happy changes. And if this forecast was helpful, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on new horoscopes and star signs.